Welcome back. It's going to be a video describing my vacation. Me and the family went down to Galveston, and start off. This is a Left Hand Brewery's Nitro Milk Stout, half and half with Santa Fe Brewing Company Java Stout. That was actually a little beyond its prime, and it's kind of lost some of its coffee, so I just did half and half. And by the way, it explodes with head when you do that, so be careful. Good and chocolatey though, I like it. Alright, so we left early morning. We headed on down to Galveston from here in the middle of Oklahoma. And it kind of sucks because I always open carry here, so I had to conceal carry in Texas because their open carry doesn't take effect until I think January 1st of 2016. And another thing is Texas can carry switchblades, automatic knives. Oklahoma can't. For Oklahoma's law, you can't carry them. You can own them, but October 1st this year, it's legal to carry them. So kind of sucked. So pretty much next trip down to Texas, I'll be carrying this knife and open carrying. Anyway, let me get on to what all happened. Alright, I never really was into the whole craft beer scene before I went to Galveston last, which was a couple years ago. I mean, every time I went to Texas, it was Dallas. A lot of good craft beers up there, easy to find them. So, first day down there in Galveston, stop off at a liquor store. They had nothing. They had like Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch products and garbage. I think they had something from Oscar Blues. I don't exactly remember. It's pretty good. But I think I went to maybe 5 or 6 liquor stores. And the best one they had was called Specs, which they have a Specs in Dallas, and it's nothing like what it is in Dallas. It had maybe half the beers and no singles available. Everything was in 4-packs, 6-packs, 12-packs, so forth. So if you look back at my other videos, that's why the only beers I reviewed were shit I can get in singles, 24-ounce cans, stuff like that. So one thing I will say, I did not see not one no gun sign anywhere. The only thing I saw that was related to guns was I think something they have to put up by law. It says if you're unlicensed and carrying a weapon, it's a $10,000 fine, and it said something about prison time, but I didn't pay attention to it. So I concealed carried everywhere I went. Even on the ferry we went on, didn't say anything about no guns, no knives, nothing. So I like that about Texas. Here, you come here, I mean, you can't go out of 5 businesses, you go into one, usually a gas station, it's going to say no weapons. That's pretty good. And another thing, you have to be over 21 here in Oklahoma to go into a liquor store. Out of every single liquor store I went to, including Total Wine in Dallas, which is top notch. They have singles galore, and I'll get to that. But out of all the liquor stores we went to, only 2. One was Specs, and one was some little rinky-dink ass liquor store on Crystal Beach, in that general, or Crystal Island, or whatever the fuck it's called, Crystal Beach, I think. They had you had to be over 21 to go in. So shit, I was taking my son in, everything else, and went to this. I think the first or second day there. I think it was the second day. We went to downtown Galveston, and looking at these beers in this cooler. There was 5 coolers. 3 of them had beers, 2 of them had pops, and then the rest of it was wine and liquor. They didn't have. I didn't even see any 12-packs of anything besides Budweiser. That's how bad it is down there. And I was asking the lady, I'm like, do you got anything other than this for singles? Because I mean, it wouldn't be single, brand A, brand B, brand C. It'd be like the whole top shelf would be one beer, and it'd be like 4 shelves deep, tall, but each beer would have their own fucking shelf. So it tells you how much of a selection there was. And she's like, "No, this is the best selection in downtown Galveston." I'm like, okay. And if you look back, the first 3 videos I believe I put up, 2 of the beers I got from her were fucking old. So, great selection. Anyway. So that was kind of a kick to the nuts, going down to Galveston expecting to see all these great beers. Fuck, we went to I think it was a Kroger or something. They had better selection than liquor stores. I mean, it was 6-packs and 12-packs and shit, but they overall had more selections of beer. It's kind of fucking sad to me. Oh well. It's pretty good. So anyway, got a bottle of wine from, I think it was Kroger. I don't freaking remember. That's where I got that Butterfly Kiss wine. Was from there. Then we go back through Dallas on the way home. I had full intentions of staying over at Nick's that night, but his wife is sick, so we just did a quick stop and headed back to Oklahoma. Carried in there. My son went in there. He was overall impressed. And got a 6-pack on the floor, and then some other beers. I'll be showing you those pictures. Yep, here you go. So that was all pretty much that I did on my vacation. Friday night, the first night off, which was 2 Fridays ago, it was 3rd of July. Went over to Jesse's. He got fucking wrecked. Yeah. Here's an idea how wrecked he got. Yeah, I had to edit it, sorry. He got, out of the 5 reviews we did, he was only in 3. He was in 4. He drank partials of 3 of them, and then he went to bed, and he was pretty wrecked. And Saturday night I had to go to a wedding. My cousin got married. Didn't do much Sunday. Then Monday morning left out. Came back Thursday evening. That Friday and Saturday, which was this last Friday and Saturday, didn't do much. I actually had to wash the car after this video gets rendered. I gotta get all the salt off. And then Sunday didn't do shit. Kind of sucked. Sleep schedule kind of sucked. Worked last night. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So, intend on working overtime this weekend. We'll see how that goes. First time I've worked overtime in months. But got to get some gun parts and selling gun and hopefully sell my Glock 23, the gold slide. Well, it's 23-27 mix. Hack the frame to take a 27 mag. Overall it works. I want to stick with 9mm. Step away from the 40. That's pretty much it. So we'll be seeing you.